Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. Upside Down Life is here again. Today, I'm excited to share another meat dish with you. One that holds a very special place in my life and means a lot to me. Why? Because it's directly connected to my childhood and to some of my warmest and most tender memories. The atmosphere of celebration, family, laughter, kindness, and togetherness. To make this dish, we are heading to our most popular supermarket, Aldi, to buy everything we need. I'll speed this part up for you so the video doesn't drag on too much, because it turned out to be quite a long one anyway, but that doesn't make it any less beautiful. Along with the ingredients for the dish, we'll also pick up some fruit and a few things we need for the house. Today's dish will be made with chicken thigh fillet and chicken breast fillet. But the great thing about it is that it can be made with almost any kind of meat. Boneless cuts, ribs, neck, thigh, drumsticks, brisket. It really doesn't matter. It's an universal dish, suitable for almost any meat lover and any preference. A little background on this dish. This traditional charcoal grilled meat dish comes from the Caucasus, where cooking over glowing coals has long been part of family gatherings and festive meals. It belongs to the broader kebab tradition, which traces back to Central Asia and the Middle East. The Turkish term for this style of cooking literally means skewered meat, and the method later became deeply rooted across the Caucasus and Russia. Over time, it grew into more than food. It became part of the celebration, hospitality, and shared moments around the fire. We grab all the sauces we need, lavash wraps, bread rolls, bread, meat, some fruit for desserts, chips for the kids, eggs, sugar, and all the little things we need around the house. Then we go to the self-checkout, pay for everything, and carefully pack our bags. Once that's done, we rush home full of excitement, impatience to start cooking our favorite Caucasian charcoal grilled dish prepared over Western Australian wood coals. We carefully and gently load everything into the car so nothing spills and the eggs don't break. Then we jump in and head home. Now we begin the cooking process by cutting the meat. All the pieces should be cut to roughly the same size, so they cook evenly. If there are any unwanted bits, cartilage, or any imperfections left after trimming, we remove them and keep only the most delicious pieces that will be a pleasure to eat. The process itself is not difficult, but it is repetitive, and because of the amount of meat, it takes a bit of time. Still, that doesn't scare us, it only makes us more excited. And of course, we try to keep things tidy as we go and not make a mess. The marinade is very simple. Soy sauce, sunflower oil, dried garlic, we first mix the spices with the oil and soy sauce so they release their aroma. Then we add this mixture to the meat and mix everything thoroughly so that every piece gets its share of the marinade. So with time, all that liquid gets absorbed into the meat, and all we can do is dream about tasting it as soon as possible. Then we cover it with plastic wrap and leave it to marinate until the next day. The next day, we fire up our grill called mangal. The mangal is the metal brazier where we burn the wood until it turns into hot coals, the coals that will cook our meat. While the wood is burning down, we can calmly get the meat ready. metal sticks are called skewers, and onto each skewer we thread our piece of meat. You want to skewer them in such a way that nothing hangs loose and no pieces of meat moves around. That's why we pierce each piece in several places, so the meat stays firmly in place and doesn't spin on the skewer. After all the meat has been threaded onto the skewers and the coals have fully burned down, with not a single flame left, we spread the coals evenly across the grill so the meat cooks uniformly over the entire surface. First we place the skewers on the grill with a little space between them, so the heat can circulate properly and cook the meat evenly even from the sides. Once the first side has sealed nicely, we turn the skewer over and let the other side seal as well. The grilling process itself is actually quite simple. You just need to keep turning the skewers regularly, allowing the meat to cook evenly on all sides. While the meat is cooking, my friends, I would like to remind you that your subscriptions still mean a lot to me, and I truly appreciate every single one of you who has subscribed. So once again, if you are not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button, because it really motivates me to keep creating more culinary masterpieces for you. I would be truly grateful. When the meat is almost ready, we place some lavash wraps right on the top of the skewers so it warms up and absorbs the smoky aroma and the juices from the meat. This makes it unbelievably delicious. It's simply something you have to taste. Words cannot fully describe it. At the same time, we keep a close eye on the meat to make sure it doesn't burn. Friends, you can't imagine the aroma coming off the grill. The smoke, the dripping fat, the marinade falling onto the coals. The smell is absolutely incredible. If it were possible to get full just from breathing in that smoke, I think by the middle of the cooking, I would already be full and unable to eat a single piece once the meat was ready. But thankfully, you cannot live on smoke alone. Now it's time to take the meat off the grill. The meat is tender, beautifully cooked, juicy and mouth-wateringly delicious. Even now, looking at this meat in the video, I am drooling. I want to eat it again and then again and many more times after that. We cover the meat with lavash wrap so it can soak up all those wonderful juices, and then it is time to enjoy. Hey guys, do not forget to like, comment, subscribe and share this video with your friends. Bye everyone, and until next time. Take care of yourselves and all the very best to you. Bye.